For the final time here in this calendar year, we have baseball on the show, and they don't come any bigger than this. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
Well, I think it's really been what you'd call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of tight games, a very evenly played series. And now it's all come down to this. One game, 9 innings for the World Championship, and this is what it's all about. Pull up a seat, grab some popcorn, but hang on for the ride.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your defending National League West champion, Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, we give you a look at A.J. Hinch's Astros lineup. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Steve?
Well, definitely be aggressive at the plate. You've got to come through with clutch 2-out hits, and don't leave runners in scoring position. That's the key.
Yu Darvish will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, well, Logan Forsythe, he doesn't have show-stopping speed, but his defense is highly regarded for a good reason. He's had some trouble staying healthy, but that shouldn't overshadow some of his great performances.
George Springer heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Now the first pitch of the night is looked at for ball 1 as we get underway right at 7:05 on the nose. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. And he reaches for one out of his own and misses rather badly for the first out. Striding into the box, Alex Bergman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Jose Altuve will be next. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
1-1, here it is. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Calling for it, Forsythe. And he makes the catch for the second out. Carlos Correa will stand in and an early RBI opportunity here in Game 7.
And it goes without saying, this is an important one to cash in on. You don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get, so you got to make everyone count.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Yeah, he didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Steve, what's the key if they want to be crowned world champions here tonight?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Lance McCullers gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
And with a quick breather here, let's call on a look at how the Astros line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, George Springer has so many athletic talents. He's basically a 5-tool player. Defensively, he does so many things well, and it's allowed him to really impact this ball club.
Chris Taylor comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Taylor.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone, and the count comes full at 3-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Stepping in, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Justin Turner will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is going to be important against a team like this. You can't let them get into too many hitters counts because they'll tear you apart.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. After one, no score. Gurriel will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Brian McCann will get his first cuts here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1-1.
That's outside. Ball.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Marwin Gonzalez into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Full count.
Josh Reddick would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ground ball right side. Forsythe is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Cody Bellinger strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip out.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Yasiel Puig steps into the box.
Yasiel Puig.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
And there's ball one. So this doesn't look good for now as he's going to come out with what looks like an injury to his back. Could be a number of things, and we're hoping it's not something that keeps him out for an extended period. McHugh into his motion. Here's the 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Jock Peterson will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Lays off 1-0. this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Right side, hit hard. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers. Logan Forsythe set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey!
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Lined hard toward right center. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for L.A. We'll move to the third with no score. Josh Reddick is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. First delivery to him on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Batting ninth.
Colin McHugh settles into the box for his first chance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
George Springer will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Austin Barnes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Austin Barnes.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a pitch that you got to stay on top of, or else it'll take off on you just like that one did.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now, that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Grounded to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. Yu Darvish steps in now.
Yu Darvish.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Chris Taylor will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
In there, 1-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. McHugh's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Alex Bergman is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit hard to short. Seager takes it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The batter, number 1.
Carlos Correa digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Gurriel will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Back goes Peterson, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Brian McCann is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up, hack it. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far. And now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way. And that's going to sting for quite a while.
Into the seats, 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
No problem.
So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Corey Seager is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
One ball, no
and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's one away.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Justin Turner comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. McHugh sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Line toward the gap in left center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Cody Bellinger is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gonzalez on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. The relay throw, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Yasiel Puig will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing with that.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Correa scoops it up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. George Springer will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. 7th and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Alex Bergman digs in now after lining out in his last try. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center field. Puig looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0. So one away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Shot to third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Now batting, number 10.
Stepping in now, Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Here's the 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Puig. And that's the third out. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Houston leads this one 5-0. Jock Peterson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Bergman is in his tracks now, 1 down.
Now batting,
Logan Forsythe stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Standing in now, Austin Barnes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That home run a moment ago measured out at 427 feet. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. McHugh gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Chase Utley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
And here is strike 1 called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now. 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Brian McCann is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Bounce to first. Belanger is there, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. This is pulled into right. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the 2nd out.
Nice play.
And let's check this one out again. Look at him stretch out for this thing, and then he's going to tuck into a nice little barrel roll at the end there. That was pretty sweet.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Tyler Clippard will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th. Chris Taylor will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
In for a strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Looped out towards short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Corey Seager will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Gonzalez has a read on it. One down. Justin Turner will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Tap foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be two. And he is in there. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Cody Bellinger steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Bellinger.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
In there, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. They're down here 5-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Cameron Maybin is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Cameron Maybin.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. George Springer will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Hit high and deep toward the corner and right. Puig on the run. 1 out. Alex Bergman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. The run scores from second. It's 6-1. 6 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Tony Watson will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
Tony Watson.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 27.
Jose Altuve will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped high in the air. Forsythe is there for it. And that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. The Astros on top, 6-1. Will Harris will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Yasiel Puig, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. taken. Now it's 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Jock Peterson will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. And he gets ahead 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Logan Forsythe comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail 6-1. Carlos Correa comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 10.
Settling in now, Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Brian McCann will step in, a ground out victim his last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Marwin Gonzalez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Two sinkers down in the zone. No surprise what they're after here.
Yeah, and this guy's no dummy at the plate. He knows exactly what they're trying to do. It's not like he just fell off the turnip truck.
Sinker is right there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just your classic 0-2 changeup right there. And what he's trying to do there is to get that hitter's aggressiveness to work against him. And he just goes fishing in the dirt for a bad pitch and an easy punch-out.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Game 7 rolls on. We're back after this. Austin Barnes leads it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Charlie Morton is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Hard hit towards center. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. Andre Ethier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first is in time to retire Ethier for out number 2. Chris Taylor will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys sure have been doing a lot of moaning and groaning tonight. He did not like that call at all.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Altuve with a bare hand. It's in time.
Oh, love it.
So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8 innings are complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the Astros 6 and the Dodgers 1. Number 46 will come in and pitch now. Jake Marisnick is ready for his first AB here in this one.
Leading off for Houston, the right fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. One and 2, here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Puig is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting,
George Springer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman number 2.
Alex Bergman is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-1. Corey Seager will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Justin Turner strides in, grounded out his last time through. First offering on its way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Too high. 1-2. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Cody Bellinger will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Swing and a little tapper. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Yasiel Puig will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hard liner toward short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop. Jock Peterson will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And the Lone Star State will shine a little brighter tonight because the Astros are world champions.
Well, let the celebrating begin. This is a World Series for the ages. And it came down to a Game 7, but all along, I really felt like this was the better team, and they proved it here. They are the world champions.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.